Okay.
We back. Hey, we back.
Oh, we back? Okay, good. Thank fucking Lord. Alright. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Sorry about that, everybody.
Tell me a bit more about this. How are they able to control Godzilla in the first place?
They have like some sort of control device and like this anti-Godzilla weapon or whatever that they made, and like which is like an excuse for being like, you the player are controlling him and stuff.
So what you're saying is they just did that Plankton thing where he jams a remote control into SpongeBob's brain.
Yeah, more or less.
I know it's not the same episode, or no, it is. Letters of the alphabet, A, B, C.
Yeah. Yeah, it was that episode.
And right now, I'm less controlling Godzilla, but rather the blue dot on the bottom screen here, which represents Godzilla.
Yeah.
And
They couldn't bother to make the dot fucking green. What the hell?
yeah, so like I'm wandering around into like items and healy places and whatnot. And I can pull up my map at any time. Come on, get down here. Right now I'm fighting the mothership, which should keep any other UFOs from randomly spawning. Hello, mate. And should also stop Godzilla, in big air quotes, from teleporting around the stage. God damn. Get down here! He's just staying up in the air!
Man, what a piece of shit.
And if this is still running, but like ass, by all means, please let me know.
Seems fine to me.
Alright, cool.
Slytherin was saying, or not Slytherin, Sleepy Rose was saying vid was glitching, but
That's not Taylor's video. They said they were going to work on their own video and then left.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to be like, well, on my end. I didn't catch it. I've been trying to mess around with the link in the actual event page, but for whatever reason, it let me connect to the first stream just fine. And even though these are valid YouTube links, the video is going on right fucking now. Like, it's not letting me.
I love the dissonance between the in-game sprite and the more cartoony avatar. Yeah. Like the battle sprite. Yeah. Alright, so Godzilla.
Sleepy Rose, you don't have to be sorry about that.
Yeah, it's alright. Is over by the left, so I'll just be meandering my way over there. Of course, the enemies are represented by the pink dot.
You know, how'd that come about? That friendly characters in video games are represented by green usually, and evil characters are represented by red usually.
I don't know. Red is usually considered to be an evil color, probably because of blood and stuff like that. It's just kind of, you know, a dangerous color.
Yeah. Red's just kind of often used for, like he said, like dangerous stuff or anything.
Georgia, you're the artist. Tell us about color theory.
Yeah, you know what? Do.
Color symbolism.
Well, putting my sister on the spot about this.
You know, Courtney KN and I actually had a pretty interesting conversation about that, a short one, if that, back in February, when we were talking about like color in advertising and stuff. Like a lot of brands will use blue, for instance, because blue inherently makes people like trust what's being said more. McDonald's chose red and yellow because they evoke hunger and are also attention-grabbing colors.
Do they evoke hunger?
Apparently. That's
Well,
what Courtney said.
Ketchup and mustard.
That's what KN said.
Mustard?
Don't let's be silly! Red tends to be associated with violence, right? Sure. Blood. But then how come all the superheroes wear red? Superman's got like the big red triangle.
Yeah, he's got the red cape. Spider-Man wears a red costume.
Are you to say that you don't think that Superman and Spider-Man don't fight their villains?
Well,
They're violent?
yeah, they're violent. But like they're correct cause violence most times.
Yeah.
And then Georgia added, whereas green is the color associated with life and stuff.
Yeah, I get that. Aw, shit. It's Godzilla and Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
But just being a little bitch and slamming into me.
Battle
Godzilla
between
90.
Godzilla and Godzilla?
Oh, I beat him with one punch, guys. I did it. Oh, shit, Ethan. It's not
Oh, no,
Godzilla.
he's fine.
It's Mecha Godzilla all along.
You guys kept
I would
talking
love
over
to-
me. I was trying to do like Godzilla 90s versus Godzilla 90s, which is something you can do in that game.
Yeah. Godzilla 90s.
One Punch Man.
Godzilla 2000. One punch. Yeah.
I would like it if Godzilla on the right had like 50 question marks after it. Godzilla versus Godzilla?
Godzilla? Yeah, that would have been cute. The gimmick for this battle is that you're not allowed to use your normal heat beam on him, or else he'll counterattack you.
Yeah, sucks.
Which is a holdover from the Japanese, because there they used the Heisei Godzilla, Mecha Godzilla rather, and that's what he did in the movie.
You remember in Paper Mario where the Koopa, what Koopa Bros, that's their name, where they make like this obviously fake wooden Bowser thing, like a Trojan horse Bowser thing, and they ride it out, and when you attack it, it's like Bowser? Question mark? Question mark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sleepy Rose, I've got no clue, but now it be Godzilla 90s versus Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah.
I love the way he says Mecha Godzilla is fucking awesome.
Mecha Godzilla.
Bowser!
Mecha Godzilla. Like it's so grandiose.
Bowser. Ganondorf.
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 Fuck. You got me.
Ganondorf fuck.
Ganondorf, fuck yourself.
I like that he like very, very enunciates game in Game & Watch.
Mr. Game and Watch.
So that you can't misconstrue it.
Yeah. Mr.
I would love to
Game
know
and
what
Watch.
I would love to know what the directors were telling him for that one, for like some of them, because you know you do have the really calm one like Ganondorf, and then you have ice climbers.
Well, there
So,
you
like,
can see what I'm talking about earlier.
I do wonder. And to add on to something that Rabid said earlier, I do think it is rather interesting since they didn't have the movie in the States at the time that they did bother to change Mecha Godzilla sprites.
Well, I mean,
in,
it's kind of like
the
how
North
you
America
change.
version.
Yeah, it's kind of like how you change Rob's colors to the Famicom colors versus the NES colors when he's in things like Mario Kart or whatever.
Yeah,
They
but that's
usually
just
alter.
a color swap, though. Whereas, like, this is an entirely different, like, character design and, like, moveset.
Yeah, they have to reanimate it. Well, it's not an entirely different moveset if they did the counter thing still.
Well, yeah, I mean, fundamentally it's the same, but, like, graphically it all looks completely different.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Uh-oh.
Wild style, purple is used as a color for like magic, or like the macabre, or like poisons. Purple's
Definitely
actually
presents.
purple is actually a very versatile color in that respect.
Yeah.
Royalty. Yeah, that's true.
Nobility, luxury.
Yeah, no,
Royalty.
purple has a lot of uses.
How many of y'all can roll your R's?
Robotnik!
Yeah, there you go. Brandon?
I can roll my R's very well.
Fantastic. That means all three of us can.
In fact, back when I was a teenager, I was talking to one of my friends about voicing Mario and Luigi, and I was like, I kind of wish that I could roll my R's better because I can only do it in short bursts. And then this fucking guy, he's just like for like 40 seconds, and so
What a fucking Chad that. Oh, wow.
I took that as a challenge, and I could probably actually do that now because of that moment.
Damn it.
Remember when you... No, I shouldn't say that. No. I've said a lot of things, but I won't say that. I was talking about rolling your R's for a second, and I only learned to do it because Tim Hortons had the roll up the rim to win thing here. And that's just, you roll up the coffee cup and it tells you that you fucked off and you lost a prize. So...
I remember McDonald's Monopoly.
Fucker got me right when I punched him.
Boo. Georgia says Josh turning into Meatloaf here, which
I don't know who Meatloaf is. I think he's a rapper guy.
He's not a rapper,
No.
Josh.
Not a rapper guy. Okay. He's some kind of guy.
Do you know this? He's not a rapper. Do you know, I would do anything for love, that song?
Is that the guy?
Yeah, that's Meatloaf.
Oh wow. Okay.
And he was also in a Rocky Horror Picture Show.
oh yeah, he was. He was the biker.
Bless my soul. I really love that rock and roll.
Right? He was a biker?
Yeah, he was the biker. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the only thing that I recall hearing that he was in. Or well, that song example that Rabid did sounded familiar, but I wouldn't be able to like pin it on anything.
Yeah, Eddie was his name.
I'm Eddie.
I'm Eddie.
And now everyone, the tier levels for Ed, and Eddie.
Eddie
Yeah,
should be higher because of his Ray of Riches technique.
I have seen Spice Girls. I've seen that movie. I've seen the Spice Girls movie once, and I'm fairly certain at the end they do the "Why is everybody still watching this? The movie is over" gag. At the end of the credits, like
Like
as
in
the
Ferris
credits are
Bueller,
going.
yeah. Why are you still watching this? The movie's over. Go home.
Yeah.
Insert joke about Georgia knowing Spice World because she's British.
Spice World.
Ooh, Georgia hates that gag. I didn't realize Georgia hated that gag.
Ferris Bueller gets a pass because it was the first one that did it.
What about Deadpool?
Well, that's kind of Deadpool's whole shtick, so yeah.
Yeah, Deadpool gets a pass because he's Deadpool.
Yeah.
Deadpool could have been like, I wish that every one of you in this audience, I could just piss all over you, and then he like pisses on the camera. And it would have still been great.
You know, if Georgia is still here when all this is over, does Georgia want to be player 4 in Monopoly?
Oh, that's gonna be a while from now.
Yeah, that's gonna be like a few hours from now. But if she's here...
Yeah. Depends on how long you play Super Mario. I'm already about halfway through this game.
That's gonna be like a half hour. I think we capped that at like a half hour. Just to fuck around in Mario 64, you know.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like a half an hour fuck around session in Super Mario 64.
Don't think you'll be conscious? That's fire. Fire, y'all.
That's fire.
Yeah, that's entirely fair. It's already pretty fucking late for you.
And just so everyone's caught up on the story, Colonel Sanders has been captured by the aliens, and we're going off to rescue him.
Well, okay, listen, I've already read off a few of the ingredients that his chicken is made out of. But yeah, absolutely another time. I'll be down for that. So he hates that I have read off his chicken ingredients and is about to slaughter my giant lizard.
What a jerk.
Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, I'd absolutely be down to have Georgia be part of Monopoly later.
Yeah, we could all do a Monopoly night at some point.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Wild Style, there's going to be some Monopoly later tonight. After I just kind of screw around in Mario 64 for a while, because I've been itching for that game again. I really miss it.
Yeah, we're gonna play the Switch version for the first time here tonight.
Of Monopoly, to clarify, not Mario 64.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be in, yeah.
Oh, you never played
also
Monopoly?
Well. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Speaking of interesting, we did pass the 3-hour mark on like total stream time, so here's the donation.
Jesus.
Yeah, indeed. So here's the donation link again, or it's the top one in the description. We are playing as a part of Extra Life in support of Beaumont Children's Hospital. Children's Hospital, I should say. It was kind of really quick there. In Royal Oak, Michigan, with a $100 donation goal. There's still plenty of incentives and fun stuff to work toward. The Lost Levels ones are kind of lost, but we've.
That was a good pun. I like that bit. That was a good bit.
I'm sorry, what?
You said the Lost Levels ones were kind of lost. That was a good bit. I like that bit.
That wasn't even intentional. But we still got reverse controls. That's the next one up. Only $5 more gets that.
I'm just gonna let you all know, don't do it while I'm playing this game, or I'm gonna beat your asses.
There's a movie night on Twitch. That's for $50. 75 will get a Draw My Life video, and then $100 is our big goal here. And that will be also see you later, Sleepy Rose, and welcome, Brian X. It's been a while since I've seen you. $100 is our ultimate goal, and that's going to be I will write a romantic comedy S&T fan fiction, guaranteed idiocy and fun times abound, I hope, for when KN, Courtney, and I do a stream that we're planning to get done on the 10th of December. So that's there, and then we have 2 secret donation stretch goals. The first one is Donkey Kong 64, which I'm glad that I said right on the first try. And
Super Donkey Kong!
And the second one would be a fully animated sprite skit. So there's plenty of stuff to look or to work toward still. So yeah.
Well done, well done. Yes. Meanwhile, we're picking our little UFO over here.
Yep, went out of my way to go towards the mothership first so that I don't have to deal with these fucking randomly spawning UFOs the whole level.
I do remember during your playthrough that you did earlier this year that these guys were a constant source of annoyance.
Yeah, I made sure to like look up a walkthrough before playing this, so I knew where at least the mother UFO for this level was.
Yeah, like there's some stuff in here that's like pretty fucked, like some of the boss fights.
Yeah.
And
you'll
other
be
stuff
seeing
like that.
those in like a little bit.
Yeah, you're up to Biolante now, aren't you?
Yeah, Mecha Godzilla surprisingly didn't give me too much shit this playthrough, so that was good.
Yeah, it was nice of him.
Because usually he ends up giving me quite a lot of shit with his ramming.
Yeah. We are giving energy to Godzilla. I know, Frank, you don't have to say that every time.
But we are giving energy to Godzilla.
Oh my fucking god.
How much energy do you think Godzilla needs?
Well, you can see his little health meter right below him. The thing that looks like a blue swirl.
Alternate universe where this game was sponsored by Gatorade. And whenever they give Godzilla energy, it's just concentrated Gatorade. Oh man, back in the 90s, they should have done an absolute like shitpost Gatorade commercial for that ad campaign where like, you know, Godzilla's just like, you know, running around destroying buildings and shit, but you could see like the Gatorade drops coming off of him.
Yeah.
Yellow sweat, is it?
Well, you know, it could be any color. It could be, you know, green or blue or red. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be yellow. But I want it. I want this to be a thing now. Also, Georgia, that is perfectly okay.
I thought you said you were keeping it PG.
I mean, she's
now
just telling
the
truth is all.
So.
Well, we haven't been keeping it PG, so why should she?
That's not my rule. I never said I was gonna. Hey. I said, in fact, the complete opposite of that.
Yeah, we are very much not a PG stream. We're not Sonic Song. I'll tell you that much.
Well, you're friends with them.
Yeah, like I'm friends with them, and you know, I keep my potty mouth in check whenever I'm on their streams. But this is, you know, there's a reason. Exactly, Mephilis. There's a reason why we give content warnings for like whenever we're about to throw it over to my channel or whatever.
This is The Boys Are Back.
The boys are back in town.
When aren't Josh and Taylor PG is the real question. That's most of the time.
Yeah.
I am PG if I'm in like a formal function. I wasn't like this at work.
Well, yeah, if I'm like, you know, in public or in like a formal thing, I'm not gonna be potty mouth like I usually am.
Of course. Again, like, you know, there's certain situations like, you know, I mentioned Sonic Song. Whenever I'm on Super Nintendo 64, whenever I'm on one of Vinny's streams, like, I think the general rule is like light swears are allowed, so that's more PG-13ish.
So this talk of video game harems would never fly here.
Probably not, no.
Well, I guess that means I'm never guessing on your friend's stuff.
Sorry.
Yeah, we got 999 energy. No, that's the boss, isn't it? The boss has 999 energy.
Yep. Well, probably not like 999 energy, but that's just like a placeholder. Because I am not actually fighting the boss as of right now.
Yeah, I think everyone can like make their own filters, you know, unless if they're like literal children or I don't know, people with maybe some problems or people who are just assholes.
Well, assholes are capable of making their own filters. They just don't.
Yeah, assholes are people who choose not to. So you know, I think that most people can like understand that contextually speaking, if I can just fucking words, that you know, there are times and places where certain language and the topics of discussion aren't exactly the most kosher thing to bring up.
Look at Godzilla, a fucking cat scratching that satellite down.
And we've now rescued Colonel Sanders, so we can beeline our way over to Biollante.
Yeah, buddy.
So this tells you where is this course arrow telling you where to go, or is it just telling you where you're going now? Like, are you pressing those directions and making those signs appear, or is it saying go right?
What do you mean?
Well, when you get to the map again, there's going to be the course section, and then in that is going to be like a blue arrow, right? Is that just the direction you just told it to go, or the direction you should be going?
You mean like the little blue dot in the map?
No. It's going to be like on a blue square monitor thing next to the map, to the right of it.
Thank goodness. We'll see what you're talking about in a minute. Okay, I gotta go to Lake Ashino.
It's Biollante. Use Godzilla cells to do a thing.
That's all the movie needs.
Okay, the course arrow. Yeah, that's just where the direction I'm heading towards currently.
Yeah, so it tells you where to go and you're supposed to go there, or it's like telling you the direction that you just inputted.
It's telling me the direction I just inputted. Like, Godzilla is currently walking in this direction.
Okay.
Which you can also just infer from, like, the top screen, but... Or just looking at the bottom screen, but, you know, they have that there.
Well, see, that's what I was saying. Like, I was confused as to why that had to be a thing. If I could just look at him on the... So I thought
I
for
never
sure
needed it, so, like, I never paid attention to that, so I had no clue what you were talking about.
So I thought for sure it was just like, you know, that's where you have to go. But that's not it.
Yeah, no. Okay, and there's Biollante. In the lake, as he said.
Yes, indeed, Katie, you are good.
Do you think
And,
I'm going to heaven or I'm going to hell? Let's have an honest discussion.
Well, let's see. If hell
all of us are
happened
going
to
to hell.
exist. Well, what the fuck? God damn it. Stay still. There we go.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
I think the whole not believing in God thing is a prerequisite for hell in general. Like, no matter what I did, he won't let me in there.
Yeah, well, apparently Satan also invented rock music, Pokemon, Lord of the Rings, and Harry Potter, so, you know.
I think, like, it would have to depend on like the denomination of Christianity that you were talking to about whether or not like.
Ah, Georgia, just in time. We were discussing whether or not I was bound for heaven or bound for hell. I assume you have a few discussion points to this.
I was of the opinion that all of us were guilty of something and definitely going to the fire pit.
And as you can see, I'm fighting Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors.
Ah, interesting. Wow, the idiots who programmed the game got her name wrong.
Oh, okay, I can only use beams against her, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta use them ranged attacks. George says, I mean, if you were to ask the big green mother from outer space. At least it's not a wrapping plant like from the Little Shop of Horrors TV show. Rabid, we absolutely need to watch the Little Shop of Horrors TV show.
Sure.
I love the dentist character in that movie.
Love the one played by Steve Martin, yeah.
Georgia says, it's probably ill-advised to leave your fate in my hands after you accuse me of getting my rocks off to Waluigi.
Well, you have no one but yourself to blame for that.
It's not necessarily me leaving it in your hands. I was asking you to contribute to the discussion, and I assumed you would have a fair few bullet points. But this is more so like a whole team effort thing, whether or not Josh was going to hell or not.
In the Broadway show, he's worse.
Oh god. I mean, he's pretty damn bad in the movie.
The dentist?
Yeah.
I think they're talking about the plant. Dentist is pretty fucking bad too.
That's fair. They are numerous indeed.
Everyone's got a big list of sins. Well, Oren slaps Audrey at.
He slapped her in the movie too, yeah.
I mean, you see it only in silhouette, but you definitely see it.
Yeah.
Well, Katie, I hope that your dental needs are met promptly.
I get free dental. So that's fun.
Speaking of dental, man, that's a lot of teeth that Biolante has.
Yeah. I'm surprised with her tentacles, nobody's made a hentai joke yet.
That would be a lot of, or that would be a likely thing for the three of us on a late night stream like this. Or well, nah, it's like around 11. It's definitely late night now.
I reiterate my, what would that have to do with formal wear for chickens?
What was that about mashed potatoes?
That was unforgivably bad to animate.
It really was. Georgia says low-hanging fruit. It is. But sometimes we grab it anyway.
Fuck.
Yeah, Oren's just terrible in general, no matter the adaptation.
Okay, I think I gotta skedaddle from this fight.
Katie, there's a lot of good songs. I don't think there's a single bad
no.
one.
I got a full heal. I'm Gucci.
Gucci-Zilla.
Gucci-Zilla, yeah.
Take this, little sister.
What are you doing? What are you doing to my little sister?
Stepbrother, what are you doing?
Oh no, not Step, because Biolante was made from Godzilla cells, so...
yeah. And that was the super beam that I got to show off for the first time.
Hey.
Fuck yeah.
You'll be seeing it a lot in the Batra fight, because that's the only attack you can use.
Yeah. They could have at least let you use the normal one.
Eh.
Like, it's just far too luck-based, I think.
Yeah.
To only be able to use one fucking attack.
Someone got stuck in the washing machine. Well, that was clearly Sonic. He's the only one that ever climbs in those things.
Oh no, he prevented Tails from climbing in it. That's what happened.
No, but then he went in the washing machine.
In the movie, he ran on the washing machine for a little bit.
Oh yeah, he did. Or no, did he run in the dryer? This is a very crucial difference. Because if it was like a hamster wheel, then it would be the dryer.
Well, he did say not only to climb in the washing machine, but I feel like he didn't specify not to climb in dryers.
Yeah.
You know what? You may have this one.
I'm fairly certain it was the dryer.
Fuck.
Was that both the washing machine and the dryer?
Damn it.
I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've seen the movie.
All I remember of the movie is the scene with the turtle.
Yeah, from my one and only watching of the movie. What was that, Rabid?
She killed me.
Oh no. Georgia says the Ryer.
The Ryer.
Isn't this the best day of your life? Whoops.
Thankfully, it doesn't put her back up to full health.
I'm already at full health.
That's
Give me one of the.
Yeah.
Give me the knuckles. Like I can't. Rats.
I can't.
Remember that?
I can't. Rats.
Yeah.
Rats.
Oh, rats.
Yosh.
I can't.
Welcome to the next 5 minutes of the stream.
Terria!
Everyone's mentioning alternative ways to watch the Sonic movie. Katie has it on DVD. Wildstyle was saying Paramount Plus. I'm poor and don't have nice media players or anything, so I use completely legitimate means to watch movies and stuff.
I don't need to mask it. They don't arrest us for that up here. I pirate.
No, it's not illegal to watch illegally uploaded content. It is illegal to download it. Unless if that illegally uploaded content is terrorist videos. Those are illegal to watch. But what I was going to say about the Sonic movie, the one thing that I remember, or, well, no, there's multiple things I remember, but one thing that really stands out to me is the chase scene, because I remember being so fucking tired by that point, like, because I was just tired that whole day, you know, just itching to go to bed. I don't remember much about the chase scene at all. Like, I remember the desert, and that's basically it.
They ran on the Great Wall of China.
Yeah, that from the trailers I remember. And I think they went to Paris for a brief moment, yeah.
Yeah, for like a little bit.
Hooray, you won!
Yeah! Yeah, we did do a whole podcast of the Sonic movie. I was there.
Yep, we sure did. And Symph was there too.
And I got another continue for the one I just lost. So good.
You got another Ken Penders continue.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, buddy. When I referenced PS1 Spider-Man, were you saying that that's something we're gonna have to do at some point? Because I would absolutely be down.
I would not.
Yeah, it'd be good.
I have PTSD about that game.
But Rabid doesn't, thankfully. So,
All I remember is being asked at it and the itsy bitsy spider.
where'd Spider-Was go?
Surf the web. Yeah, movies can be hard to follow when you're tired, says Georgia.
Yeah. I mean, I followed it. It's just like that chase scene. Most of it is just a complete blank for me.
We'll have to give it another watch sometime. Maybe close to when Sonic 2 comes out.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking, you know, if we get the $50 goal, I was thinking like maybe our two movies could be Detective Pikachu and Sonic.
Yeah,
Those are just now coming to Netflix somewhere. I read that. Those are both coming to like European Netflix or whatever.
Oh man, gotta use my VPN that I don't have.
Well, did you know that if you sign up and use my code HATGUY27 at NordVPN,
We are not sponsored by NordVPN in any capacity. Please do not believe Josh.
you know, that's probably just the thing you should do anyway. You should probably just go in with a
Carnage
huge amount
Jock,
of
yeah, that was the
caution.
final boss of the PS1 game.
Indeed.
Let's see, from personal experience, Redacted made me watch all the Marvel movies, and I was so knackered that I barely retained any of it.
That's basically what Age of Ultron, especially, is one that I feel in like that same way in that case, and that's why I gave up on MCU. Aside from Spider-Man, was that like it was just becoming too much for me. There's so much shit that you have to retain for those movies. It's like the comics, you know. You like, it started off small, and it probably should have just ended after Avengers 1, but. Like they keep adding to it, and there's so much shit that you gotta know and whatnot. It's fucking impossible for me. I'm just sticking with Spider-Man.
I like it.
Like they weren't bad movies or anything, of course, but it's just like I don't know. There's just a lot of shit. I'm big dum dum.
Let's get a clip of that. Someone clip that and put it out.
Put it on a shirt! Man, look at all those item boxes.
Well, it looks like I need to commission somebody to make a skull902 I'm big dum dum art, and then I can make a new shirt out of that.
Yeah, it's alright, Jorgo. You don't gotta explain yourself.
And that's basically how I felt. Georgia explained it far better than I did. It's like Spider-Man is pretty self-contained, and they've done like a really good job with it. So, you know, Spider-Verse is not an MCU movie, but.
It's still getting a sequel though. Yeah, there's still.
It is getting a. It's like they've started up a animated universe.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, I think that it's a good movie, but I think the amount of goodness that people like purport it to be is overblown. And I know that that's like kind of a hot take, but that's just my opinion, man.
You heard it
That's
here
fine.
first. Spider-Verse bad movie. Spider-Verse shitty movie. Spider-Verse worst movie.
Spider-Verse worse.
Clearly, that's what I meant by prefacing that entire statement by, it's still good.
Where would you rank it in terms of Spidey-Man movies?
Oh man, that'd be a good tier list to do.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 is still my favorite one.
Extended or normal?
Doesn't matter to me.
Brandon hates movies.
Well, I am Big Dum Dum, so can you really expect me to pay attention for 90 plus minutes to something? But for real though, Spider-Man 2 doesn't matter what version, that's tops. What would my number 2 be? Fuck, I guess I'm just a Raimi trilogy stan. The first one of that would probably be my second on the tier list.
Fist bump.
Oh man, I'd have to put some thought into that. It helps that Spider-Man hasn't had like a horrendously terrible movie as of
Probably
yet. So...
like the worst one has been Spider-Man 3, but even that isn't like god awful, you know.
People say the Amazing movies are pretty bad. Some people have said that.
Yeah, you know, that's another reaction I think was kind of overblown. Like, I really fucking liked 2.
Yeah. We just watched both of them again recently, Josh. What did you think?
What did I think? I think they weren't terrible.
Yeah.
I can definitely see how people thought they were worse than the Raimi ones, but I didn't think they were awful. Then again, I stand awful movies pretty hard. I was sitting here being like, you will watch Birdemic with me, and somehow you did.
Well, that's because back then I didn't know what the hell Birdemic was, so I was like, alright, I'll watch it, whatever. And then I watched it, and I'm like, Josh, how could you?
How am I turning into a contrarian, Georgia?
Because you weren't
because I didn't
Spider-Verse's dick and aren't shitting on the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, okay, I see. Well, you know, there are other things that I agree with people on. So I'm not just like a complete and total contrarian. I'd like to think that I have my own range of opinions on things.
The hot takes guy.
The hot takes guy. Katie says, my dad says this about Amazing Spider-Man, and I quote, I like this Spider-Man movie. This Spider-Man movie is more dark and gritty.
The first one to an extent, yeah.
I like, when I did my bit earlier, 1 HP left on that mothership, by the way.
Yeah.
I like when I did my bit earlier, and, it was, that I would get killed if I mentioned Sonichu. And so I started talking about it, and I muted my microphone, and Georgia was like, did Josh actually get kicked? Oh no. Who will I play Ace Attorney with now?
Well. Katie then says, Andrew Garfield was a great Spider-Man, so comic accurate. I lived for his sass and sarcasm.
Yeah, I really liked Andrew Garfield a lot. Too bad he's only in 2 movies.
Yeah, that's just the thing. Georgia says, I know, my life is over.
My life is over.
Ah, man. It's okay. It's okay, Georgia.
Yeah,
They're there.
I'm still
Pat,
here.
pat.
Oh my god, I actually fucking got the the link to work in the thing now.
Did you? Oh wow, that's...
Hallelujah.
Well, we're supposed to be switching videos again pretty soon, once he's done with the Game Boy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still got another little while to go.
Still probably got like a little over an hour or so.
Also, by the way, I sent you a thing in Discord.
You and me?
But, no, Georgia.
Uh-huh.
She'll get to it. Now, what was I talking about just a second ago? I was talking about doing my bit, and how Georgia said that she was like, who will I play Ace Attorney with now? Let's see. That is something that I wish more people confided in me. That they liked having me around for specific things.
I like having you around for specific things.
Yeah, you guys have your certain things. You and I have
indoctrinated you into all my weeb bullshit.
We got you to turn around at least a little bit on Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm still looking forward to the beat 'em up. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'm wondering when the hell that's gonna come out. Because Lost was looking forward to it, and you know, we have 4 players, which is like kind of fucking amazes me for that. So like, I am excited.
Yeah.
And what I love the most about having that arrangement is that we had no problems like selecting which turtle we wanted to play as, so that was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be what was it, Donatello?
Yeah.
It was.
Yep.
Yeah, we've all got our own favorites. So.
As soon as Lost was like, I want to be Raph, I was like, well, that's good news for you then.
We'll all have to buy our own copies, I believe. But yeah, it's there. The infrastructure's probably going to be there.
This boss fight can be a little bit of a pain in the ass because you can only hit him with one attack, but like at least he has low defense, so said attack does well over 100 damage against him, and I'm doing really fucking good against him right now, actually.
Yeah. Let's go, Rabid. Let's go. Katie, you didn't have to send that message twice. I saw it.
I'd be Mikey, and Brandon would be Leo.
Yeah, that was like predetermined. In fact, if I ever visit him, we are absolutely doing an LP of Turtles in Time, and that's how it's going to work out too.
Fuck.
It is kind of weird that you can only 2-player in a game based around a 4-person team, 4-guy team.
Well, yeah, SNES limitations and all.
Yeah.
I don't think that they had an official multi-tap sort of thing for the Super... Or wait, no. No, they did. They had one for NES, and I think they also had one for Super NES, but like barely any games used it for some reason.
Yeah. But of course, the arcade version had a 4-player mode.
Yeah, and if you look at a cabinet, Rabid sent me a picture of one from like a vacation that he took back in the summer. Who was it? I think it was Leo and Raph. If you wanted to control them, the controls looked really fucking awkward.
Yeah.
Katie says, great, now I want artwork of Skull, Rabid, Josh, and Lost dressed as the Ninja Turtles. You know, that'd be kind of cool to have like a piece of fan art with caricatures of us and like we got the bandanas and the weapons and whatnot.
Would I still have my hat?
You can wear a bandana under a hat, so absolutely. Especially since the turtle ones go around their eyes.
pretty much just gotta land one more attack on him and he's toast.
Is this the last guy?
Nah,
No. Okay.
there's 2 more guys after this.
Yeah, you got Mecha King Ghidorah and
And Bakken.
Bagan.
Yeah.
Or Bagan. Whichever you prefer.
Yeah, whichever. It's not like he's actually been in a movie or anything. And they didn't pronounce his name out loud in this game. Because it's just a Super Nintendo.
They didn't feel like digitizing a voice clip for that.
That doesn't excuse it from having voices. The Count's Countdown on NES had spectacular voices, because that was 80% of the file resources.
Yeah.
That game actually does have, like, for NES standards, like, really impressive voice digitization for, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, well, they spent the voice digitization on this game for, like, the movie-accurate Monster Wars.
Yeah. That's the one thing that I'm really disappointed about the Destroy All Monsters Melee files on Sounds Resource. They didn't have the monster roars in them.
What? That's lame.
Yeah, I'm glad that like I have the announcer clips, but they didn't have the monster roars, and I was like, God damn it! Like the one place I was really hoping that we could get CD quality monster roars.
Eh.
And I don't think that they have the other Godzilla games on there from like that era. So
That is dumb.
yeah, so SOL on getting the roars, unfortunately. Katie is asking, what made you guys choose those boys specifically? Presumably about the Ninja Turtles. Not complaining, it kind of fits, I'm just wondering. Well, for me, Rabid and Lost, it was basically a case of, this one's my favorite turtle. For Josh, like when, God, I think this is based on a conversation years ago before that game was even announced. I think he was just talking about, like, if he were to play a Ninja Turtles game, like, which one would we suggest? And we suggested Donatello because he's, usually speaking, the most beginner-friendly turtle.
Yeah, well,
Due to his
Donatello
range.
ended up being his favorite anyway when we watched the Batman crossover.
Yeah, and then, like, years later, it worked out for that exact reason. So, yeah, just by coincidence it happened that way, and it worked out pretty well, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the level where they're like, Godzilla, I think there are bombs there?
No, that was the last one. In this, you gotta find Batra, and then like if you don't get to like the next Batra cocoon in time, it'll hatch, and then you basically have to fight the boss again.
Okay.
But if you do manage
so-
to get to it in time, it'll just, you know, you'll beat the level, and I think I'll be able to do it. They basically give you a path where like you can wade across the water, or like just go around on ground, and that's generally much faster.
Yeah, I knew that there was like a time element to this one, so I wasn't like
Yeah.
wrong on instinct.
And fortunately, I was on time because I also like came across the time stop item, which helps a lot.
Yeah. Katie is asking, that reminds me, I need to watch the Batman vs. Ninja Turtles crossover. Was that crossover any good, by the way?
It was actually really fucking good, actually.
Yeah, it is a fantastic fucking movie. You know, like, let me just put it to you this way, Katie. When Rabid and I watched it for the first time together, like, they have this scene at the beginning, and I did not know up until the point that it happened that I needed a Batman versus Shredder fight scene in my life.
Yeah.
Like, it fucking rules.
And for this level, we fight Mecha King Ghidorah, and you have the option of either just gunning for him right away as a normal Godzilla, or going out of your way to collect the power-ups to transform into Super Godzilla. So naturally, I'm gonna turn into Super Godzilla and beat his fucking ass.
Yeah, you're gonna make it a lot easier for yourself if
Yeah.
if you turn into Super Godzilla.
Like, even if I do it as normal Godzilla, it won't be as hard as, like, the last few boss fights, but it'll take a lot longer, so fuck it.
Yeah. Oh, Katie, it absolutely is dope. It fucking rules. There's like, it's not even just that particular fight scene too, even though I think that's my favorite one in the movie, but there's just like a lot of, like, it's got great action, a wonderful sense of humor, and a good plot, so like there's legit nothing terribly wrong about it.
It ranks pretty well up there in terms of movies from both franchises for me.
Yeah, for real.
Oh goodness, it's a UFO.
Gross. Katie, the notes. Alright, note to self. Next time I have money and see Batman vs. Ninja Turtles movie on DVD, I'll buy it. Good on you, Katie.
Yeah.
Wild Styles says, I haven't seen that crossover, but I want to see it. Rabid, would you happen to know where that's streaming, since that seems to be Wild Styles' preferred method?
If it's not streaming on HBO Max, then I couldn't tell you.
Oh, gotcha. But it is potentially available on DVD and Blu-ray if you have a device that can play either one of those.
Yeah,
Hi.
it should be.
It's me, your local friendly neighborhood Batman. You can get that on YouTube, Google Play, Apple TV, or Amazon Prime.
Well, there you go. I actually just watched Scooby-Doo and Courage the Cowardly Dog crossover movie straight out of nowhere. Yeah, Rabid and I saw that soon after it came out, and I really liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, it was pretty fun and whatnot. I'm still not entirely over them giving Eustace a fucking rap number.
Yeah, that still lingers in my mind whenever I think about that movie.
Of all the characters in the fucking universe that you wouldn't expect to have a musical number of any kind.
Yeah.
Much less a rap song.
For the love of God.
Yeah. Katie says, yeah, I could do without the Eustace rap song. You know, like, that entire bit, it could have just been an Imagine spot where, like, he imagines doing all the stuff that he raps about instead, but I'm not the producers.
It's a kid's movie, there's gotta be a rap song.
Yeah, that seems to be a prerequisite for some of these things now.
Notorious P.I.G.
Well, there's something you should know, so I'm gonna tell you so.
Oink oink super yippee yo kaye! Pig power in the house!
Yo, Pig Power in the House, though. A fucking legit song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Muriel's VA, that was the last thing that she recorded any acting for. It was her final role. She literally came out of retirement to do that movie, and I think, like, without spoiling anything, I think that the last line that Muriel has in that movie is very appropriate, and it's such a big heartwarming moment for me.
Yeah.
Also, Georgia says, "Skull do not. That rapping dog haunts me." Well, Well, Georgia, we've been working all day, but, now it's time to unwind, so we're just trying to sit back and relax, because, it's party time for charity. Georgia now hates me.
I won't allow it.
Katie says, other than that, the movie was cute and I loved every interaction Scooby and Courage had. They were so cute and wholesome, like I knew they'd get along. Oh yeah, I don't think that was ever in question. I was surprised by the sheer amount of crossovers that they had, because they announced this movie and it kind of felt like the first time, and then you remember, or at least people as old as Rabid and I remember that they had a little promotion with them on Cartoon Network back in the day, and then there was another crossover commercial that they had for a Cheetos promotion.
Yeah, we were seeing it constantly during our
Shrek, I'm looking down.
Shrek.
What was that? You saw a commercial for that had that in it. And what was that commercial for?
It was for some sort of sweepstakes that they had while Shrek 1 was still playing in theaters.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Cheetos commercial really fucking came up a lot during. Was it when we were doing the CCF recreation?
Yeah.
Yeah, would make sense. We should see if Internet Archive has any full CCFs on there.
Wow.
They're probably
this?
Cartoon Fridays. It was a block Cartoon Network used to have every Friday where they showed a bunch of
Is this the thing where they did that ad on other networks where they're like, we're not supposed to be on this network. We gotta be quick about it.
I think they used the Cartoon Fridays music in the background of that one.
They did, yeah. We have a thing called Cartoon Fridays where we have a bunch of new cartoons. Ooh.
Yeah, and Cartoon Network, I think, had a big thing with synergy back in the day, which made the network really cool in terms of its themes and whatnot. Because part of the fun of the blocks was that one of the characters from a show on the channel would be the host, but it's not just that. All the cartoon characters would interact with each other.
Yeah.
So you were getting crossover content every fucking week.
Yeah, they had all sorts of bumpers where all of the cartoon characters would meet up in an office building, or in later Cartoon Network City and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. They did those things where they met for work, and there's Fred Flintstone talking to Space Ghost or whatever. He's over there.
Yeah.
Just kind of hanging out.
Indeed. Katie then said, Kate Micucci's?
Kate Micucci, yeah.
Micucci, okay, Micucci. Kate Micucci's Velma is growing on me. I love that they got Matthew Lillard, Gray Delisle Griffin, Frank Welker, and Tia White and Courage's VA to reprise their roles.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, they're just kind of the standard Scooby cast at this point, but it's nice they got Courage and Muriel's voice actors back.
Yeah, they could have. They could have very easily I was about to say miscast, but they could have
miscast.
I guess they could have miscast them, but they could have recast them as well.
Yeah, they could have
cast, bad cast, awful cast.
They could have easily recast those characters too, because Courage didn't really, aside from Jim Cummings, they didn't really have traditional.
Yeah.
0 out of 10 cast. -5 out of 10 cast.
like, just for instance, Taya White was the voice of Muriel, but like she was a stage actor who retired for like 30 years to be a librarian before they asked her to be the voice of Muriel on Courage. So like, that's the kind of stuff. It feels very local in that way.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that do that in cartoons and shit. Like, Gary Schwartz, the voice of the Heavy and the Demo Man, is also a traditional, like, actor. So he's, like, the most unavailable one of the entire cast, because he's doing, like, improv shows and plays and whatnot. But he's there.
4Kids was in New York, of course, so, like, they made a habit of getting, like, a bunch of Broadway and stage actors, of course.
Yeah.
But Gary Schwartz also showed up in the Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. Super Show, at least a couple of times. So,
is he Canadian?
In fact,
or was he at the time? Because they were filming in they filmed those segments in Canada.
Yeah, and most of the voice actors, if I'm not mistaken, were Canadian.
Pretty sure he's American nationality, Gary Schwartz. But he was there. He was the janitor, I believe he was, in one of the episodes or whatever. They had him on as a guest spot during the live actions.
They indeed did. What I was going to say about Mike Pollock is that I think that's actually how he became aware. Like, that's his fucking 4Kids origin story, was basically he did a play, and then, like, in the back was, like, an ad for auditions, and so it was at 4Kids, and he showed up and got the role that he was looking for.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
You know what? It was Pokemon. That's what it was, that they were looking for auditions for.
Oh,
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they got a lot of Pokemon actors that way. Like, in fact, a couple of them, Andrew Reynolds and, I forget his name at the moment, but like the guy who plays Pegasus in a Yu-Gi-Oh! They both got from the Pokemon live show.
Ted Lewis?
No,
not Ted Lewis. I think Ted Lewis was another stage actor, but
Ted Bundy.
He could have been, yeah. He was another actor who played Giovanni.
Ted Bundy?
No, not Ted Bundy. Ted Lewis.
No, Ted Bundy was a sociopath.
Yeah.
Also, Georgia, if that legitimately disturbed you, I'm sorry.
And the voice they got for Mewtwo was a Broadway actor, I think. And that's why...
did Mewtwo always have the same voice? Or was it like first gen?
Well,
Mewtwo
like
voice?
the one they had for like Pokemon, the first movie, and like the live
Right,
show
okay, yeah.
and Puzzle League.
Yeah.
He only did those 3 things, and then he never really did voice acting for anything else.
They never had. Whoa! How often did they use Mewtwo after those 3 things?
There was Mewtwo's Revenge, where he was voiced by Dan Green, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's right. And then they had Dan Green come back for like the CG remake of the first movie.
Hey, nice. It's always nice to see him come back for a surprise after his semi-retirement.
Yeah.
Is the remake of the first movie the one where it's like, it's because
no,
I always want to be with you? It's a different movie? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that's like a Pokemon AU movie universe.
Yeah.
Is it disowned? Have we disowned it?
No,
Happening?
it's a reimagining of the part of the first season.
Yeah, so basically, I guess they were just like, you know, it's been 20-some years. We should probably tell this story again in movie form through a modern lens, because it's been so long.
Yeah.
I think that's what their intention was for that.
Is that why they get the talking animal? Because it's been so long and it's modern lenses? They get Pikachu to just be like,
you know, I always thought you were really cool.
so...
Georgia says, nah, fam. Okay, that's good that I didn't legitimately disturb you. Good. Yeah, Katie brings this up. was that Andrew Reynolds? She said, I know James from Pokemon Live is a Broadway actor.
Yeah, that was Andrew Reynolds. As far as like
Yeah,
for kids goes, like he was also the voice director and like narrator and like played a lot of parts in Sonic X, and like he was also the lead in a Book of Mormon for like its first run.
Well, you
Oh,
see.
shit.
Well,
Yeah.
you see. Leo Burnett and 4 Kids are the devil. Leo Burnett.
I ain't afraid of nothing.
I can think of a few things you're afraid of. But
Just to add on to Katie's point there, I wanted to mention in Pokemon Live, at least in my opinion, the standout actors in that one were James, Jesse for, like not quite as much as the other two that I'm about to say, but she did her part, especially when she made fun of the kids for not having a big reaction. Brock and I think especially Professor Oak.
Yeah, Professor Oak was really good. I
Professor
think
Oak
him
was
and
like-
Ash's mom had really good chemistry in that show.
Yeah, they did.
hold on a second, wait. Yeah?
What?
Professor Oak and Ash's mom, huh?
I know what I fucking said.
Yeah, they had their own side plot.
Did they?
Yeah. And
Then they got kidnapped
Ash's mom
by,
in that show used to have a thing with Giovanni before he led Team Rocket.
Man, Ash's mom gets around.
Yeah.
According to it was someone involved in the project. I think it was the screenwriter or scriptwriter, whatever. Fuck it. I don't recall any of the dialogue, but he said that he wrote the dialogue in such a way that you could infer that Giovanni is Ash's actual father.
I can believe it.
Yeah. It adds some nice backstory to, Ash's mom as a character.
Yeah.
Because she's a pretty blank slate otherwise.
Well, I always thought she was just supposed to be there to be like, okay, honey, you go on your Pokemon journey. I'll be here when you get back.
Remember to
Pretty
wear
much,
clean
yeah.
underwear.
Yeah.
Georgia says confirmed. She's a girl boss who knows what she wants. Is that Jesse? Because I can agree with you on that one.
How did Leo Burnett and 4 Kids or the Devil come to cross again?
The VAs were gonna start either just not receiving royalties at all or receive less royalties for stuff that wasn't the show. So say if they had to do like a game or like a toy or something along those lines, then they were basically not gonna receive as much payment for that. So during the sessions they did that line and then backtracked it, or backmasked it rather is the thing, to make it sound all muffly and shit.
I mean, if you want to get a lot of money, anime dubbing is not what you should be going for.
Yeah, but Pokemon was like this big old franchise, right? And they were making a shit ton of money.
Yeah,
from
like
it.
I understand, but like generally as a rule, you don't get royalties from anime dubbing, even if it's unionized.
Well, I can understand like if they were getting all that stuff before and it was taken away, right? I think
Yeah.
that might have been the gripe.
Mm.
Okay, Georgia originally meant Ash's mom, but agrees that Jesse is as well.
Jesse tops.
Jesse tops.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jesse absolutely tops.
But which of them still believes in Santa? I believe that's Jesse has a beef with Santa.
Yeah, but like they actually encounter Santa afterwards, so.
Yeah, I think that Jesse's rivalry with Santa has been settled.
She's like, I forgive you, but I'll still steal all the presents because I'm evil.
Yeah.
Christmas is for everyone.
Indeed, indeed. On that particular note, we've crossed 4 hours now. So I don't think like the viewership has changed or anything. But you know, just once again, we're doing this here for Extra Life, children's. Here, let me. Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. It's a program of that. You know, doing some charity and all that. We're looking to get some money up for Beaumont Children's Hospital in Royal Oak, Michigan. Here is the donation link for that once again. Let's
And if you were to donate $5 more, Taylor would have to reverse his controls over the next game.
You can do it when I'm doing the next game, promises, but don't do it while I'm doing this one. That's gonna be a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah. I mean, you have a choice though between reverse D-pad or inverse button controls, so you don't have to do the entire controller if you don't want to.
I suppose, yeah. If it comes down to it, I'll just do it in reverse D-pad.
That's what I was thinking. Like, if I had gotten 15 on Lost Levels, I would have just switched left and right for, 15 minutes and suffered. It's going to be a bit of a stretch now, but we still got our $100 goal. Plenty of things to work towards, so chat as well as Buddy.
120 oink.
No, the fan fiction isn't the ultimate goal now, it's fucking oink.
Yeah. It was oink all along.
Ah, man. It's oink. But then it's revealed that it was oink the whole time. And then Eeyore.
It was Eeyore, it was fucking Eeyore! That was the actual plot of Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, man.
Fuck off, Tink.
Wildstyle says I'm gonna go for now. I need to concentrate on getting my 100 subscribers special done. Well, congratulations, and good luck, like Katie said. Congrats on 100 subs. And hope that you get some more in the future.
See you eventually.
And indeed, hope that you had fun here and enjoyed your stay. And if you happen to come back before we're done, then look forward to seeing you. Katie says at least Santa didn't put shit in Jesse's stocking. Well, he's not really known to do that, thankfully.
I imagine it like James taking a shit in the Halloween bag now.
I can believe under certain circumstances that he would do that. This here is the final level, by the way.
Yep. And while we're just kind of in downtime right now, as I wander towards Big and on the map, what was your Godzilla introduction?
Mine was probably you. So.
Well, yeah, it was me. So, because you asked me like what movie should I watch first, and I was like, well, okay.
I think for me, I don't know if it was the 98 movie specifically, or if just the hype around the 98 movie had something to do with it. God, like back when I was a kid, I think the first one that I saw was either the 98 movie, because I very clearly remember getting that one brand new on VHS back in the day when I was like 4. But I also remember the title screen of Godzilla vs. Gigan from around the same time, so I'm not entirely sure, but I think it was the hype for the 98 movie, so I'll just pin it entirely on that.
My time has come. Yeah, that was definitely me at the time. Yeah, my introduction was definitely the 98 movie, followed by Godzilla 2000 shortly after.
Yeah, I remember commercials for Godzilla 2000 and wanting to see it so bad, but we didn't go to the movies back then.
I probably could have seen it in the movies, but I didn't.
You know what's really funny?
Yeah.
Georgia has called Brandon Skull and Taylor Rabid, but not once has she ever called me anything but Josh.
Yours is
well, maybe
like short to say.
Maybe she'll refer to you as a nickname at some point, Hat.
Free hat.
Free hat, free hat.
And now I am fighting final boss.
Ooey, gooey.
Except right now it's more like a battle of attrition for a little bit while I wait for them to give me Super Godzilla back.
Yeah. Katie says, I always forget Skull is older than me. I'm older than most people I run into nowadays. Depressing.
Not me.
Or me.
Yeah, no, it's not very often that I'm the youngest person in the room, but with these two guys I am by almost 3 months. I remember having that discussion with KN too. She and I were talking about streaming with one of the other Sonic Song voice actors, and he said that he was 29 and KN is older than both of us. So I was like, it's not often that I'm the youngest. Yeah, Katie, you're like on par with my little sister. I'm the second oldest of 4. Born in 94.
What? Yeah, he's gonna get me.
Why, in 2.5 years I'll be 30. I'll just start crying now.
That better not kill me.
Uh-oh.
Okay, good. What?
Ah, man. I'll say that in just a moment, I guess. Katie says, I'm the youngest of 2 older sisters. So, I'm gonna presume that you meant 3 kids and you're the youngest.
If she was born in 96, she's almost on par with my little sister.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, I guess him ramming me just fucking killed me. Alright.
Yeah, well.
Giorgio, that only child squad.
I'm an only child.
It's kind of surprising the amount of friends that I have who are only children, rather. But it is kind of equal to the ones that do have siblings, but I don't know where I'm going with this. I give up.
Georgia had nothing to say about my nickname call out or my little sister call out. I see how it is.
Well, she acknowledged the latter in the Mario portion, so. Gotcha, Katie. So you got one that's 30, one that's 28, and you turned 25 at some point this year. Georgia says, I've been wondering about. Sorry. You don't have to be sorry about that. Why, it's 5 in the morning for you, almost 5:30.
I was
apologizing for something minor yet again.
I was surprised that she's here. Yeah, I thought she'd be asleep by now.
It's been fun having you here, though.
Yeah. You don't usually show up to these, at least not for very long, so...
Well, this is the big event. This is the big charity stream.
Yeah.
Indeedly doodly. Yeah, Katie, my older brother is 28. We were all born in consecutive years. Yeah, Georgia, your cameo streak is over. Well, no, you stuck around for a while on the art one, where I was just like coloring in stuff. You were there for like a solid hour of that, at least. Yeah, that's true. There was like 2 times where she popped in when Rabid like just barely left.
Yeah. Oh, non-apology streak, yeah.
Oh, I see, Georgia, I see.
No. Sopa.
You guys remember Sopa and Pippa?
Oh god, yeah, it's been like... I think this is the 10th anniversary of that.
Sopo and Pippa?
Do you remember Channel Awesome? Like they did a bunch of videos on it, and in fact a few of them went to fucking Congress to talk to people there about impending like copyright bills that would have really fucked the internet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What's your injury there, Space Ghost? Dying? Impending death.
Yeah, so basically, Sopa and Pipa would have given a bunch of undue control, basically, to copyright holders, and that would have absolutely screwed like reviewers or like shit posters who could definitely argue under the current laws that their stuff is fair use. So yeah, that was a big no-no, but everybody made a big stink about it. So
by the way, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off in the middle of this thing. I have been archive.org diving for Cartoon Fridays, and I can in fact tell you that there is one full block up on archive.org at least.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
Continue with your talk about internet copyright law.
I fucking emailed every senator. Well, there's only 2 in my state, and they represent the whole state, so that's like not terribly unusual. But I emailed every representative in the state of Michigan, even ones that were out of my district.
You don't like my Cool Cat movie?
Copyright.
Yeah, like every one of them, I was just like, everyone that would let me email them, basically, it was like, fucking don't vote in favor of this, please. And yeah, basically that, Georgia, like it like that would have been entirely allowed under those guidelines and stuff. Derek could have done everything that he wanted with people who were reviewing Cool Cat Meets the Kids or whatever.
I wonder if Georgia still hates parfaits.
They aren't the greatest, based on the single one that I ever had.
Now Georgia doesn't even know what a parfait is. We were having this.
I think it's a yogurt snack, right?
Yeah. It's like a little.
There we go.
Hey.
Because we were having this discussion, we were doing this thing from Shrek where Donkey says, you know, parfaits are the tastiest thing on the whole damn planet. You ever walk up to somebody, they say, you want some parfaits? They say, hell no, I don't want no parfaits. And then Georgia says, I hate parfaits. Check and mate.
Parfait. Yeah, I think like maybe my problem is that the only one I ever had was from McDonald's, but I don't
That's
know.
probably
It just didn't seem that great. I just remember eating it. My grandma took me to McDonald's when I was like 10, and we were having them, and I was just like, I'd much rather this were ice cream. Based on the way that it looked, I thought that she got us sundaes.
It does look like a sundae a little bit if you look at it.
Parfaits, pieces of hairy garbage.
Would you get a bunch of hairs in yours? Is that what happened?
Did you say a bunch of hairs? What kind of negligent person serves a parfait like that?
Who's giving you hairy parfaits, Judge Orr?
Judge Orr.
Wait. Aw, that's kind of sweet. I like that. Because it's kind of like the nicknames you give me.
Jiglorf.
Yeah.
Dribbligles.
And it means that we're like connected. We're like brother and sister still. Aw, that's sweet.
I mean, I've given stupid nicknames too.
Don't take this away from me.
Well, I'm telling you the fucking truth. It depends on the friend. Like, everybody does that for simp, for some reason. Lots of name variations for simp.
Simp.
Indeed.
Is one of them just Ack?
No, it's got to start with S as a rule.
Okay. I don't think he's called me Georgia in a month, says Georgia. I almost says Brandon.
Who, Brandon or me?
He's here.
And I think that applies to Rabid, because I usually call her Georgia. In fact, I've done it tonight. Also, Carolyn, hi. Welcome to the Extra Life charity event.
I meanwhile either call her Georgia or call her sis all the time, and she calls me Josh.
Josh. Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
It was Rabid all this time. And then it's revealed it was Rabid.
Let's see who this really is.
Old Man Rabid.
Yeah. Still bi, but now annoyed.
Fuck him up, Rabid.
I'm gonna skedaddle for now. Go recuperate.
As soon as he gets the praise, no, I'm done. I'm leaving.
Bye. Goodbye, children.
Chef, what would the priest want to stick up our butts? Goodbye. How is everyone?
I'm good.
I've been fine. It's been a good day today.
You know, I'm glad you think so. I was a little nervous to come in. I thought, you know, oh man, you know, it's going to be a little bit hard to perform for this long, to be on this long. But I don't know, it's been all right so far. It's been like, what, 5 hours?
Performance anxiety?
Yeah.
We have been on officially now. It is 12:30 for 4.5 hours.
Hey.
I'm surprised my lost levels estimate was too long. Like that was the same for Mario 1, but like you can kind of understand that for Mario 1. But lost levels was like, I was expecting, even though I did have like a bunch of levels that did give me some shit. Like I'm surprised. And then 20 minutes of that was a BRB. So.
That was 20 minutes? That did not feel like 20
Yeah.
minutes.
I think it was like 9:41 when I got up, and then it was like pretty much exactly 10 o'clock when I came back. So
Chat, be honest. When I was here alone, did that feel like 20 minutes?
didn't really feel like 20 minutes to me either. But I'm just basing that entirely on what I saw from the clock.
It felt like eternity. I wouldn't have it any other way, Georgia.
Well.
You know what I'm imagining now? Taylor, do you remember, like, Drill Sergeant Nye? From,
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm imagining Georgia as that for me.
I'll have to show her Steins Gate eventually in my pursuit to make her watch every anime ever made.
Well, we could read the visual novel.
We could, yeah.
We still have to do My Darling's Embrace also.
Yeah.
I remember someone recommending Steins Gate to me, and it's kind of funny. The things that I've heard about it are very mixed. Cause like the one guy recommended it to me, and then like someone else that I follow was like, "This is one of the most boring fucking shows I've ever watched."
Being held hostage.
Yeah, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Definitely how things went when I was getting into Sailor Moon. Definitely didn't do that of mostly my own volition.
It's too late, Jlarga. You signed the blood pact.
Jlarga.
Jlarga. I mean, do that, but that works out anyway.
Well, okay, so you call me Josh, I think, more than you give me a funny nickname.
I call you like Josh or George.
But it's not like you haven't called me funny nicknames yet. But you do call me Josh more than you call me a funny nickname.
Yeah.
Wait, thanks for my help. Where did I don't understand. Nani, I don't understand.
Nani, I don't understand. Schlorge.
No. Getting into Sailor Moon was a very nice, pleasant experience.
Sure, buddy.
I'll have to get you that ad where they're like, and now we're gonna flash the screen for like 10 seconds to make sure that you can keep up with watching the action that's on the show.
Exactly, you didn't.
Georgia, just spell it out for me. What are you referring to?
I remember when Georgia and I first met, she did this thing where when she was angry with you, she would flare her nostrils at you. She doesn't do that much anymore.
She did one thing like not too long ago where she glared at me, and I called the file Glareja, and I've memed it up since then.
Oh, that was a sarcastic comment. Well, I am big dum-dum, as
I liked it.
established earlier,
Wait,
so...
she said, exactly, you didn't, and then you said, spell it out for me, and she said again, you didn't, and then that made you understand.
Well, it's because the word help was there. So, when she said exactly you didn't, I thought that was referring to me saying I don't understand. I don't know what specific instance that she's talking about, but apparently I didn't help.
Exactly, you didn't.
Oh my
In whatever
god.
this situation is.
You know what I just thought about? I just thought about the Sonic and Tails on the beach during the OVA.
Yeah, you're no help.
Yeah.
You know help!
Yeah, exactly.
69. Nice.
Yeah.
One more attack should do it.
Guys, you see, it's funny because it's the sex stuff. I just want to make sure everybody understands.
Back you up a few minutes. What about feeling like a hostage? I mean, I thought that you knew me well enough to know that my position is that if you don't feel good about doing something, then you shouldn't be forced into doing it. We've been friends for 4.5 years, quite close friends.
How long have we been friends? What's that, like 11? 10?
Yeah.
Well, no, you it's 12. I know you it's 12.
For you and me, it would have just crossed 8 last month.
And Georgia, I know Georgia is nearing on 10. That I've known Georgia for 10 years.
I beat the game, oh shit.
Hey!
You owe me a soda.
No, well, I owe you a soda? Is that what this is?
Yes. Because I now officially call drinks.
Okay.
It's a good thing I swooped in on that.
I'll mail it to you and it'll be extremely warm when it gets there.
I'd be down with importing soda from Canada, to be honest. You guys have Mountain Dew Baja Blast as just like a regular ass flavor, which makes me sad because like they only release that in like cans and bottles like during the summertime. Otherwise, it's Taco Bell exclusive. But
Yes,
Canada just has it like as a regular flavor.
Yeah.
And in fact, I remember looking at an import site, just like specifically for that after I learned that, and they were like, "Oh no, fuck, we can't ship this to the United States." And I was like, "Why? That's your entire point. Is you're a soda import site."
Hey, Katie's back.
You missed Rabid beating the game.
Yeah, game over.
Game over, man. The aliens who use monsters to attack our city were shot. I like how it cuts off there.
Yeah. And I'll be playing another game right after this, but run through of the story mode takes like less than an hour, so it'll just be a little quickie.
Yeah, and then I'll do my little quickie game, and then we'll do some Monopoly.
Yeah.
Indeed.
It's seeming like Georgia might actually be up for that.
Maybe.
Since Rabid beat the game, I'm gonna take a BRB to get another soda. Not the one that Josh owes me necessarily, but a soda that I already
just went up to get a soda while you two were talking earlier.
Don't you dare both leave me alone again. We know how that went. I once had this book when I was a kid, and yeah, never leave Josh alone, says Katie. I once had this book when I was a kid, and it was a book about you press a button and it makes an animal noise, and you get like prompted on the page to be like, oh, press the tiger button. Here's a tiger noise, and it goes like, does the tiger roar? But
Yeah.
there was this lady when you pressed the on button on the book and like powered on the book. And it was like, welcome to the animal zoo or whatever it was. There was this lady that did that. And I swear to God, as a kid, when I left this book on for a while and did not turn it off, the lady said, please don't leave the animals alone.
Ooh.
And I was fucking terrified of that. And I don't know under what context she would have had to say that.
Well, don't leave the animals alone, Josh. I don't see what other context there is to get out of that.
I'm not entirely sure now. It's been like 10 years or 12 years since then. Or not more than that. Like, been like 20 years since then. I was a little boy when I did that. But I'm not sure if it was real now, because it was 20 years after. But I swear to fucking God it was real.
Oh man, programmers, Stone and Umbrella. Anyway, go on.
I don't remember what book that was either, so I couldn't tell you. But, it's good to see pseudonyms like that, though. Stone and Umbrella, yeah. They're not getting poached.
Yeah. Remember Phoenix Rye and Sonic 1?
There was a guy named Phoenix Rye! That's
Yeah.
Yeah. I only remembered Phoenix Rye from later. What was that in Dual Destinies?
I think it was, yeah. You saw my toy move in the middle of the night and then suddenly hated it.
Is this about my "Please Don't Leave the Animals Alone" story?
I think so.
It's something like that, where like something just happens and then you're like, nope.
Do I know about this story, Georgia? About one of your maybe it was an anime figurine or a plush doll? What happened?
I'm gonna
It's
leave
in
it
my
on
Toho. The end.
I'm gonna leave it on this end screen for a minute so I can go pee.
Okie doke. Please do tell me more, Georgia. Because it doesn't sound familiar to me.
Well, you see, she was looking to buy a pencil, and she bought this purple pencil because she thought it would have purple graphite in it. She was looking for colored sketching pencils, and look at this! It was just normal graphite. Classic Georgia.
Well, That reminds me of a pencil that we had for the longest time. It was like very bright red. So I always kept thinking that it was a colored pencil based on the way that it looked, but it never was. She says, well, I couldn't sleep, so I kept looking around my room and I saw one of my toys that was one of those things you push on wheels and it moves, and it moved on its own, and I was fucking freaked. Oh man. Also, the pencil story lives lives on always. Yeah, that is pretty fucking weird.
Alright, me am back.
Welcome back, my good sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, back. I am Dad.
Hello, hello. Let me just pull up this next game now.
It was a toss-up between Hello, back, I am Dad, or Approval.
Approval?
Well, yes, indeed, Katie. Georgia does draw, and she draws very well.
Yeah. She's a good drawy person.
She be fantastic artist.
Ooh, look at that Game Boy.
Look at that Game Boy. That certainly is a Game Boy if I've ever seen one. Load RAM. Godzilla.
No, it's not too nice. It's the fucking truth, Georgia.
Way forward.
Oh, there it is. Infogram. Atari.
It's very pixely because this is way bigger than what they intended for you to see.
Well, you know, it's a GBA game.
Yeah. I will play as Godzilla, of course.
Anime news lady.
Yeah. In fact, I may just lower this window a bit because it looks really.
Oh my
silly.
god, that is a beautiful sprite.
Yeah, sprite works really good in this game. Let me just. There we go.
Yeah, Way Forward are pretty good with these knowing how to utilize what they're given.
Yeah, they're really good with sprite work.
Just gonna see some of your navigation there.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Worry about it.
Oh, I guess you can see the top of the window now. Ah, whatever. I don't care.
I think you had it good before.
Well, fuck it. I'll just maximize it.
Katie
This
says,
is really
"Ooh."
pixely for me.
Yeah. Katie says, "Ooh, Kanimatsu though. Hello."
Yeah. Hello, baby. Booba.
They did really detail it on her chest there. Yeah.
Well, this is the same people who make the Shantae games, so.
That is very true. That is one of the tightest T-shirts I think I've ever seen. Godzilla versus Megalon.
Yeah. No.
Wow, this actually is pretty good.
Ah, shit.
Damn, son.
Let me see.
You know, I knew that this game existed, but I wasn't so sure about, like, you know, because they used the Destroy All Monsters Melee art for the cover on this, but like it really does just seem like a good GBA version of that game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Megalon does sound like a name for a Digimon.
Yeah.
Well. You see, Digimon are the champions.
Let's see if I can
according to the song.
Fuck.
You kind of like immediately selected Godzilla, so like, are we getting all of the playable roster in the story mode here, or?
Yeah. There's only 6 playable characters, so.
Gotcha.
There's some help. Thank God.
And again, I shall repeat, fuck 'em up. What did Megalon ever do to deserve love?
Exactly. I think I may switch up my controls a teensy tiny bit. If I can.
Yeah, you're having some trouble there.
Yeah, it was a little bit. Settings, I think. Yeah, maybe. Controllers,
What's going on right now?
I was just changing up the controls a little bit. Alright, now we are fighting Rodan. Megalon is now teamed up with me temporarily.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's definitely better.
Well, nice to see you still have those, Katie, and I was very thankful to receive those. As with any fan art, of course. It's always nice to receive gifts, so thank you very much for those. So Megalon is your buddy, I see.
Yep. In this level, anyway. And I kicked his ass much faster that time.
Yeah, you. I don't even think that the fucking tag team handicap match thing going on here has anything to do with it. You just came in here to bully him.
Yeah. Just like I bully Georgia every day. Hell.
Bonus round.
Gotta destroy all the UFOs.
Looks like those UFOs destroyed you.
Yeah. Well.
Katie says, well, you said you wanted Froggy in a top hat from KN, but I thought I'd try anyway, so I'd try to draw Froggy in KN's art style. Georgia says, fight me, Taylor.
Fight me. I'll fight you all around, bro. Oh no, I missed him.
That would be FITE, is the way that goes, isn't it?
What?
That's how you fight me. FITE, right? That's how that usually is spelled in that context.
Not that I've seen.
I've seen it before, but I've seen the other way too, like it just spelled correctly.
It'd be nice to
Katie,
your girlfriend.
Yeah, Katie said, Rap, be nice to your girlfriend.
What
I was gonna say on...
I'll playfully bully her whenever I want.
She also mentioned me telling Kayan about the... Yeah, it is really...
Did you die and then stage was clear? Oh no, you got back.
No, it's just a bonus round. Like, you're
it really
supposed to
is
destroy as many of the UFOs as you can to get points. But yeah, now we're fighting King Ghidorah. Woo!
Aw, shit. It really is unfortunate, Katie, though, that there never was a Christmas episode starring Team Rose in Ask the Sonic Heroes. I think that Froggy would have looked, or well, Frog Prince rather, would have looked very, very nice in a top hat. I think the Amy and Sonic Girl Blue outfit drawing is still in my sketchbook. Yeah. I think that's what you said earlier. Oh, okay, this is a fair fight now, this one.
Yep.
King Ghidorah doesn't stand for that shit. Fight me one-on-one.
Fight me IRL. Oh, I can pick him up again.
Yeah, besides Froggy would have looked dashing in a top hat, while I tried, Can's artwork is not easy to replicate. It is a very unique style, which is a good thing if you're doing like a fan show like that. You want a look that stands out.
We are halfway through this story mode now, as of this stage. Now,
Oh shit.
2v2 match. Me and Rodan versus Mecha Godzilla and my former teammate Megalon.
Megalon regretted bullying Rodan, so he joined the other side.
Interesting that they colored him green in this game, like the Trendmasters figure.
Yeah. I think they might have convinced Toho with like, oh no, we're going for kind of a more cartoonish aesthetic, and they were probably like, you know what, fair.
Yeah. Speaking of the sprite work in this game, Godzilla, Mothra, and Mecha Godzilla were changed to look more like how they do in a Tokyo SOS, because that was just coming out around the time this game came out in Japan.
Ah, neato.
Yeah. So like Godzilla's colored as more traditional gray, and instead of having the 90s Mecha Godzilla, they have a Kiryu.
Neato. Georgia says, why are you wearing a crop top in winter? You know, I just couldn't tell you, Georgia. Sometimes anime girls do be like that. And honestly, other characters in other mediums too.
She's a hot anime girl. Gotta show off her belly button.
Not to mention she's a professional news reporter apparently too, so it's a rather interesting selection of outfits that she's had.
Sex sells. This is the most
Well, you're
modest
not
outfit
wrong.
she's had so far.
The one on the options menu?
The one right now, if you can see it.
Oh, yeah, I'd say that's about tied.
But yeah, the one on the main title screen, yeah, that's just like a normal news outfit. And
Yeah.
this is the hardest match in the story mode, 3 versus 1, the 3 being versus me.
Ooh, shit. Naval fetishes absolutely do exist. There's a fetish for everything. Katie says, I still have the drawing I did for KN of Cream the Rabbit wearing a Maple Pines costume for Halloween. I remember KN saying that it was really cute. I still have that Spotlight submission screenshot. Well, it's nice that it got KN's attention and that she liked it. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Megalon's opinion has changed again. Now bullying is okay.
Yeah.
Again. And their target's Godzilla. My god. My Godzilla.
Godzilla! Power up Godzilla! God damn it. I'm probably gonna lose.
I can see why. The 3-on-1, that's some pretty bad odds. It's like you just gotta try to like isolate one on like one side of the screen and then like go to the other side of the screen and get one over there and then just like
yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, you
they
just
play this game as infinite continues, so
yeah.
And after this, it's pretty smooth sailing. They just randomly decided to be hard in like the first part of the second half of the story mode.
Yeah. Katie says, well, it was her idea during a Halloween Doodles live stream Kane was doing, I think, last year, and I was watching it, thought to draw that because it looked cute. Gotcha. You just have to, like, isolate one, get a few hits in, and just fuck off to the other side.
Yeah. That works.
Yeah, buddy. I wonder if this level is gonna be like your 5-2 and 5-3.
Maybe.
I have no idea what was fucking me up so much on those like two particular levels, but I'm glad it didn't really last that long in terms of the whole rest of the game. KN said it was really good and really cute, and the drawing made it into a spotlight submissions of the Sonic Chef's Halloween Worms and Dirt video. Well, again, I'm glad that she liked it, and that it, you know, got some time to shine.
Fuck!
Oh man. Oh jeez, yeah, they got you.
I had him pretty good, but then they cornered me.
They were like, let's use Brandon's strategy, lol.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Katie
Rodan
then
this
says,
time.
oh,
Might have been
interesting.
The last time too.
I was surprised to see if I was surprised to see it there. I mean, I did send it in Spotlight Submissions Discord thing where you can send fan art, but still, you know, it happens. It happens. Georgia says that fuck was the most adorable thing I've heard. LMAO.
You're making me blush. Yeah, pretty well dead.
You know, you don't
Tails.
have to make noises to impress her.
Yeah.
His big noise reminded me of Tails. I know who your mother is. Man.
They couldn't be again.
You lie to me. Lie about what?
Don't you access me.
Oh yeah. Behold my invincible foot! Oh no.
Yeah, I don't remember what's the only thing that I remember afterward is everyone laughing their asses off.
Fuck off!
That's a Brandon quote right there.
Nope, I mean, somebody's gonna hit me like once, and...
I'm amazed that they expect you to, like... This, if anything, this should have been like the final level. If they wanted to do it at all.
Well, you see, Reptar was a parody of Godzilla in the first place, so it's all full circle.
Like, yeah, man. What? Fuck. Oh, okay, well, why does Godzilla in this game look like Reptar? Gotcha.
A lot of American media used to color Godzilla green before Toho got a lot more picky about how they want him to be depicted.
Yeah. Basically, I think it was just like, on the first movie poster, they were like, it'll make him stand out more if he's green.
And they're like, sure.
And they could get away with that
because
because
it's kind of been the stereotypical image ever since then. Big green fire-breathing dinosaur.
Yeah, basically. They could get away with it back then because, I mean, not only were things like that far less controlled at the time, but it's a black and white movie, so you could very well imagine that monster being green. Here comes Ghidorah to fuck up your day. Man, that kick is really something.
Yeah. I pretty much exclusively use it in the final boss.
I can see why. That's like your lifeline during this fight.
Yeah. And I finally did it.
Ooh, I'll see that in a few moments.
Yep. Once again, it should be smooth sailing from here. It's the hardest part of the whole story mode.
There you go. Booyah, motherfucker. Okay, so it was not your 5-2 and 5-3. That didn't take you 40 minutes. Georgia congratulates you with a woo.
Woo! Thanks, babe.
instead of hooray, it's Woo-ray. Which reminded me of Blu-ray, which reminded me of Red vs. Blue. They did a joke around the time. I forget exactly what the short was for, but they were talking about like HD DVD and Blu-ray, and Sarge was talking about like inventing his own media format called Red Ray.
Oh,
and then like.
yeah.
Yeah, a few months ago, I was watching a video about Laserdisc and DVD and stuff, and when the guy was like, DVD requires a completely different laser assembly because it has a red ray, and I was like, wait a second, so DVD was red ray this whole time?
Holy shit. But yeah, now we're finally fighting Mothra.
Oh man. That's right, we didn't puss out like Atari did. Fucking Mothra is playable in this one.
Yeah. I remember being kind of disappointed that Mothra wasn't playable. And then I was like, oh, Mothra's in the GBA game.
Yeah, buddy.
Wouldn't you still be a little upset though? Like Mothra's in the GBA game, you know? Like it's the...
I suppose. But like, this is a good game though, so, you know.
It's like Robot Squidward is only in the Game Boy Advance version of the SpongeBob Battle for the Bikini Bottom game.
Yeah.
Not the movie game.
I guess it kind of helps that even though it uses the same cover art, this is technically by name a different game.
Yeah. Although, Japan basically called it Destroy All Monsters Melee Advance.
The Japanese distributors just be like, yeah, why bother?
Yeah. Here she is, wearing her thing in the freezing cold again.
Yeah.
Frostbite, what's that?
You got a little frostbite.
And this time it's a free-for-all.
Ooh, fuck. Oh, fuckles, it's Knuckles.
So, I could let them gang up on each other for a little bit while I go get some power.
Cheer. Alright, guys, have fun.
Yep.
Ah. You told me, have fun outside. What did you mean by that? Exactly what I said. Have fun outside.
Oh, okay.
While we're getting near the end of your portion here, what is your favorite Godzilla movie if you were able to pick one?
My favorite Godzilla movie. GMK and Final Wars are both pretty up there.
GMK is pretty fucking good. I think my favorite is Battle for Earth, Godzilla versus Mothra.
Yeah, that one's good.
But
Godzilla
like,
vs. King Ghidorah is a lot of fun too.
Yeah, it is. I think based on nostalgia, I'm gonna have to say Godzilla against Mecha Godzilla is probably like the highest on that scale. That is also a really fucking good movie.
Yeah.
One of the few that I think has like compelling human characters as well.
Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah.
Final boss time, baby, and she's back to her normal reporter's outfit.
Alright, enough of being sexy for you fucking perverts.
And this final boss is exclusive to story mode, and you'll see why in a minute.
Ooh, shit. Alright, so unfortunately no Orga in this game.
Mecha King Ghidorah.
Oh shit.
And
Oh, George is going to sleep.
Oh.
All right then.
Alright.
Good night, George.
Next list.
I'll see you
Thanks
later.
thanks for joining in here.
Yeah, it's nice
and I hope
having
that
you
had,
around.
I hope that you had fun.
Sometimes we'll do that Monopoly game.
Good to have you with us. And also night night. The rest of this is just going to be us saying goodbye to Georgia.
Yeah.
That's the end of Taylor's segment.
Oh, Katie's going too. So, same sentiment, Katie. Good night, and I hope that you had fun, and nice to have you here.
Looks
Everyone's
like it might
leaving
just be
as
up
I'm on
here.
the final boss.
Looks like it might just be us here for my segment, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
well, you know, it is 1:15 in the morning, so. Actually, come to think of it, this did happen once, so I'm just gonna make sure. Oh, okay. Sonic Song is not running a late night stream at the moment, so it's just the Robo Head now.
Yep. Fuck.
I can see why you use the kick on this guy exclusively.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Got me. He doesn't usually get me.
Oh shit.
Well, it's not that big a deal. It's more time consuming than it is hard.
Yeah, kind of looks that way, yeah. Defeat. Well, while it's just us, does Jabliggles have a favorite Godzilla movie?
Not in particular. I'm more into the. Oh, you know what I think is a really good one though. It's the one where they decide that they will get him with nuclear weapons. Because I stood up in my chair and I was like, that won't work. You're all idiots. Taylor remembers that.
Yeah. You're all stupid, dumb idiots.
That was Destroya, wasn't it?
I don't remember which one in particular.
Yeah, it beats the shit out of me too. I seem to remember being there for that one. But yeah, I got no fucking clue.
There we go, got him.
Cheer, buddy. Nice. Just saw it.
Yep. Oh, okay, still gotta press A.
And the animation on him was reminding me of a lot of Super Nintendo games. They
I'm
did
not
that same
surprised,
sort
yeah.
of thing.
Well, like, GBA was in many ways a kind of a portable Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I can see that analogy, definitely. It just had 16 more bits.
Yeah. Not a whole lot of people took advantage of them, though.
Yeah. I think there's only like 5 fully 3D games for it.
Yeah.
And then like 2 of them are carbon copies of each other.
Right. I know SpiderMan 2 had like full 3D swinging segments.
Huh.
Because, you know, like swinging around the city was a big part of the console game. So they wanted to try
Yeah.
and replicate that.
Makes sense to me. There is, I believe, 2 Need for Speed games, but they're essentially like the same fucking thing.
And there's like Simpsons Road Rage.
Yes.
Oh, that was
Oh my
3D on
God.
GBA?
Yes, yeah, it was. I remember that.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. And then there was this platformer called Asterisk and
Just because
Obelisk.
wait, I want to say just because it was a 3D game on the Game Boy doesn't mean it was good.
I'm just surprised that they went to the effort with a Simpsons game.
It's
for
pretty
that.
graphically impressive for GBA.
Who are the Mario Club? I keep seeing them in credits. I have no idea who they are.
They were just kind of used for like localization and testing and stuff. I think. But like,
I see.
yeah, they were a thing that was around and like a lot in this era during like GBA, GameCube. But yeah, that was Godzilla Domination.
Indeed. So we did cross the 5-hour mark, so oh, okay, I got it. Like, before we switch games here, here's the donation link once more. Raising some money here for Beaumont Children's Hospital in Royal Oak, Michigan as a part of Extra Life. Please donate. The doctors need it. The kids especially need it. Good shit. Good cause.
Yeah.
I like how I get progressively lazier with these.
But yeah, I suppose we'll be switching out now.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Time for my block featuring Mario 64, completely the way it always was, and Monopoly.
Yep. So
yeah. So, if there's any lurkers here, then you know, just sit tight. And we will be back as soon as possible.